just did. You got to believe that you're worth it. And self-articulation is a necessary condition for the possibility of greatness. For even when men and women celebrate you in the absence of your own articulation of self-importance, it will never mean anything. People who are thirsty for validation and for adulation are people who don't believe what comes out of their own mouths about themselves. So they are thirsty for other people to feed them, but they can never feed themselves. You get desperate and thirsty. You get desperate and thirsty, and you hook up with people who feed your pathologies, who feed your craziness, and who boost up your ego, who make you feel like you're something, but you know in your heart you don't believe nothing they say. And you will never be free of silly, stupid, fickle, fallen people until you lose the need for them to prop you up and to make you feel better. I stand out here by myself. If I got to go home every night to a one-bedroom apartment by myself, that's all right, because I'll be right back. If I got to go to the movies by myself, honey, that's all right, because I have learned how to live with this. I have learned how to love this. I have learned how to embrace this. I wish I had 30 people who could tell the devil I am learning how to make myself glad about being who I am. I don't care if you don't like it. The Holy Ghost is good now. Is there anybody in here who can tell your enemy I'll go by myself if I have to, and I'm going to have a good time along the way? If it's just me, it's still going to be a party, because I've learned how to dress it up. Come on, y'all. I said I've learned how to dress it up. Oh, ain't ready yet. I've learned how to dress it up and celebrate it when nobody else will. Come on, put those hands together this morning. Come on, put those hands together this morning. As long as you are silent, you will always be a figment of someone else's imagination. And that's why he opened his mouth. As long as you are silent, you will always be a figment of other people's imagination. You will be what they want you to be, in the ways they want you to be. Silence is a betrayal. It is a betrayal. And the self-articulation of Jesus in the 10th chapter comes after the misarticulation of the Pharisees in the 9th chapter. He opens his mouth in the 10th chapter to declare who he is, because they've been saying things about him that ain't true.
Come on.
For 3 chapters, they had been talking about him.
Come on now.
And in the 9th chapter, after he had healed the man born blind, they go to the man born blind and they say, well, you know, this Jesus ain't who he says he is. And 9 chapters now, 9 chapters. Rather, nine whole verses of the 9th chapter, they say to this man, well, you know, you heard about this Jesus, right?
Come on, help us.
You shouldn't let Jesus touch you, because this Jesus breaks the law. Don't hang out with Jesus. And for 3 chapters, finally in the 9th chapter, he rises up in righteous indignation. And then in that 10th chapter, he opens his mouth and says, I am the good shepherd. He finally is able to say to them at the end of the destruction of his character, his integrity, and his work, he opens his mouth and declares who he is. And I have to be the one to tell you this morning. I hate to be the one to give you bad news, but people only see what they want to see about you. And if you leave it to people to tell your story, they will reduce you down to one conversation and turn your life into one mistake. Y'all acting like you don't know what I'm talking to. If you leave it to people, they will turn you into your mistakes and they will define you by your weaknesses. I want you to understand that if you let them, they will hold you hostage. If you let them, they will define you and circumscribe you. Y'all not catching this. I said, if you let them. But the trick of life is not to let anybody open their mouths and speak for you when you have been given the power to speak for yourself. Let me help somebody right here. I came to tell you that you are not the mistake that you made. I came to tell you that you are not the failure that you did. I came to tell you that you are not your addictions. You are not your pathologies. You are not your miserable mistakes. You are not your sorry attitude. You are a child of the living God. And if God be for you, oh, I'm coming after this. I'm coming after this with all the country. I come against every mind in this house that's ashamed and backbiting and hiding because you made a mistake. You don't want nobody to know about it. The devil is a liar. I come against that mind. I come against that perspective. You are not your errors. You are not your mistakes. You are bigger than that, deeper than that, richer than that, broader than that, more anointed than that. And you cannot be defined by the stupid thing you did. Oh, y'all not helping me. I need some help right here. Somebody climb up in the spirit with me and help me fight this devil in here. I command you out of that mess today in the name of Jesus. Come on, don't let me loose that name on you in here. In the name of Jesus, clap your hand. Somebody tell him I'm so much bigger. I'm so much deeper than what I did. You don't even know me yet. You haven't even walked into me yet. You met the you that I was struggling against, but you haven't met the me that I'm about to be. You have no idea who's standing up here right now. You have no idea who you're sitting next to right